Okay, today's episode is called Choclo del Pastel. Choclo del Pastel. Basically, it's corn pudding, but not your usual take on it. It's awesome. It's a full meal in itself. It's kind of like shepherd's pie a little bit. What we're gonna do is take some corn. We use the frozen bag kind, so it's kernels by itself, and that'll go into a blender. Believe it or not, into a blender with a couple eggs. And we'll give that a whirl, and then you brown up some beef, some ground beef, hard boil a couple eggs, and throw in a little bit of black olives if you got them, and you can use raisins in this dish. And if you want to, you can throw in some carrots, some peas, whatever you feel like. This recipe doesn't really call for those kind of things. I'm not even sure if I'll put in the black olives since my son will be eating this, but you can. That's traditional. It has raisins and black olives in it. Those are the main ingredients. Salt, pepper, a little bit of oil, paprika, and some garlic and onion for the ground beef. So let's get started. Okay, step number one is I get the hard-boiled eggs going. So that way, just in case you have a problem, you can start over and you didn't waste a whole lot of time. Remember, these take about 12 minutes, more or less. Okay? So I got 3. Probably only going to need 2 for this, but you got an extra one, just eat it like it. Just eat it. It's good. Okay, I got about a pound of ground beef here. Took a little bit out for something else, so it's about a pound, because that's about a pound and a quarter. It's going to go in the saute pan. Right now, I've been dicing up a piece of an onion. You can see about how much I'm going to throw in there. There's my knife. Okay, not a ton. Also going to throw in a dab of garlic. That's going to go into the saucepan first and soften up. Been going for about a minute. Give it a little head start, and then boom. There's the garlic. Okay. Put in about half of that, quarter of that, a third. Okay, definitely not a whole teaspoon. Yummy. Okay, I gave the garlic about 30 seconds, and then I went ahead and put in the meat. I got this set on medium heat. Okay, and then boom, top's going on. Remember to check it every so often. Don't let it sit there because it'll burn on the bottom. It'll take about 10 minutes, get that stuff mostly cooked all the way through. Okay, and let's go do the corn. Okay, so we're gonna make, it's gonna be kind of like a masa. It's gonna look kind of like mashed potatoes, but it's corn. Okay, so that's about 2 cups, a little bit less than 2 cups. Okay. Normally recipes call for 4, but I'm making a smaller batch, so it's about half. And then there goes some whole milk, okay? Just a tad bit more of that, I think. Okay, there goes a little bit of milk. That's about half a cup to 3/4 that I put in there. Okay, butter. I'm gonna throw in the whole stick. It's a half a cup. Recipes call for 3/4 to 1 cup, so about 2 sticks. I'm gonna put in half, so 1 stick is going in. And it needs to be soft, so I gotta soften this up real quick. Okay, seasoning the meat. Recipe typically calls for beef stock. We don't carry a lot of beef stock here. In fact, almost never have had it. I keep a little bit of chicken stock, but it's in the freezer, and I don't want to mix chicken and beef. So, I want the good old some here, salt, paprika, black pepper. It's already got garlic and onion in it. So however you want to put in, it's your flavor profile. Check this meat. Check the meat. There's the meat. I'm going to turn the heat off because this stuff looks... No, not yet. Sorry, my kid's about to turn the blender on and have a lid on it. Okay, that's done. I'm going to turn this off. The ingredients are finishing up. Softening the butter. Okay, here's my boy. He's gonna help me with the blending process. Okay, 2 cups of corn, about a half cup of milk, half cup of butter at the stick, and here we go. Do it. It's an old blender. Look at that stuff, it's just sitting there. Yeah. Alright, I'll be back when we figure this out. Okay, so I actually got the mixture to work in the blender. Just took a little bit of coaxing with a spoon. Okay, in goes 2.5 eggs. We'll mix these in by hand. The eggs kind of broke a little bit. Okay, so there's that. And then it's cake, so 2 to 2.5 tablespoons of sugar, believe it or not. Okay, we'll mix this up by hand. Okay, just make sure it's all incorporated. Okay, then we're gonna give this also a dash of black pepper. There we go. Okay, incorporate that all in. Okay, I know my wife's getting me a little lesson cooking food here. So I was able to separate the eggs, the yolks and the whites. I remember how to do that from cooking in the dining hall about 10 years ago. But I've never made a meringue. So I had a fork and I was doing this in a plastic rectangular bowl and it was not happening. We don't have a beater, so we have to do it by hand. So I was on this thing for 20 minutes and got nothing. She put it in a ceramic bowl in 2 minutes. Probably another minute or two and it's going to be ready. Rookie mistake. Ceramic or glass, not plastic, beating egg whites. Okay, when this is done, when it's firmed up a little bit, we'll just fold it right into the corn mixture here. And peel hard-boiled eggs, chop them. Corn mixture goes into the greased pan, half of it. And then all of the beef that's over there, chilling, and the other half of the corn. The eggs go in the meat. Should have said that first. The eggs, hard-boiled eggs go in the meat mixture. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, I'm ready for the last stuff. Finally got the egg whites beat, they were firm, peak on top. Okay, we incorporated them, fold them in to the corn mixture, and they kind of thickened it up. That's the whole idea, I think. Thicken this bad boy up. You can see all the bubbles. So I need to get this thing going because the air is escaping. So we're gonna go half the mixture here. Okay, that's a rough guesstimate. Okay, now, boom, beef and eggs, whole thing. Sorry. Whole thing goes in there. Boom. Even that out some. Sorry, shaky cam here, I'm doing this by myself. Okay, give that a, even it out a little bit. And then on top, go ahead and pour the rest of that corn mixture. Okay. It looks tasty. I don't know if it's gonna be tasty, but it looks tasty. Okay, and then 350, it's been preheating. It's gonna go in there until it's kind of brown on top. You can broil that sucker. I mean, this is all cooked, so it's gonna give it some time to incorporate together. So check it after 10 minutes, probably let it go 15, put the broiler on for a minute, let it brown on top. Be right back. Okay, there's the finished product. I said 15 minutes, that took an hour. I needed it set up a little bit. It was still pretty liquidy after half an hour and even after 45 minutes, so I put it in, I let it go for an hour. And it's firmed up, it's set up, it smells incredible. You gotta try it. Make your own. Let me know how it is. Choclo de torta, de pastel.
Pastel de choclo.
Pastel de choclo.